All right, so good evening and welcome to our orientation session today. And I believe that everyone is doing well, and you're just setting up a Facebook stream as well. But I think we're having some issues with our Facebook, so we're still going to be staying with YouTube and I think LinkedIn or whatever the heck. All right, so welcome to our first session, if you want to, for the November 2024 examination as we begin the journey in the next 12 weeks to see what we can do for the examination. And a couple of things I would be sharing with you tonight and also be taking your thoughts on some things as well. We're going to be looking at a few issues in respect of the updates that has been issued by the ICA. We've posted them out on our WhatsApp platform and the other platforms, and you have received it. We will walk through to explain a few things to you. Then we will also share our thoughts on how you need to get access to our portal, the walkthrough and all that. Then we'll share some thoughts on how our program is going to be running in the next 12 weeks. And then also share with you how you can put yourself in the position and how you can study to optimize your chances of ultimately passing the examination. And so, if there are any questions that you have for me, something you want to pick my brain on, especially those of you who are on YouTube, you can put it in the comment section. Those of you who are on Zoom, we're going to be having an opportunity to be able to ask questions. You raise your hand and I bring you up as well. Now, just before we go, number one, okay, let me talk about this before we go. If you see the meeting details that was posted, you were told that you should join the meeting with your full name. But I'm seeing some of you on the call joining the meeting with some names that I don't even know. And I brought you in just for today and just to let you know. Because you cannot join the meeting with whatever the heck, Samsung, whatever the heck, ITEL, whatever the heck. How do I know it's you? How do we identify you? So before we get excited, I want you to be mindful of that. When meeting details are sent, you will see that join the class only with your full name. Change your Zoom settings to your name, irrespective of the device that you are using to join the meeting. That way, you will be able to join the meeting so you don't have to have any struggle or any problems. So just something I want you to take note of, because for some reason, some people, I don't know, you have your own agendas. Now, let me bring up my screen quickly and let's look at the ICAG updates that they have that we need to be mindful of and share my thoughts on them as we look at a few things here. And so this week, the ICAG released this document, which is update to the students, and just a couple of things I want to highlight. Very good news, if I can put it that way. First things first, definitely your exams registration is going to be starting on 9th of September. Just next month. We are in August, so 9th of September, the examination registration is going to be starting, and that is going to be running up to 18th of October. But then the good news is that the exam will be in the first week of November. Now, if you are not able to register within that time window, you have a time to register for a late registration. That is a week after the examination deadline, and that is going to be coming at a penalty of 300 Ghana cedi for the exams registration. But also, the ICA has adopted a graduated system for the examination registration. So what it means is that now, the more papers you write, the less you're going to be paying on the average. Now, don't be delusional and think that because of that, then you're going to register for more papers when you are not prepared for the exam. As I tell my students always, it is important you only register for the papers that you have prepared for, that you know you're going to go into the exam hall to pass it. And we'll get into that later on. But there is a graduated system. So if you're doing all the level 3 papers, all the 4 you want to register for them, that is 2,120. And for level 2, you're doing all the 6. I don't know what the heck is that, but 3,030 in that regard. But the good news is coming in the level 3, which is that you can now register whatever papers you want to register in the level 3. Because previously you were supposed to register all the papers. Even if you are writing 1 or you are writing 2, you're supposed to register for all of them. And for some time now, almost, 2 decades now, it looks like that thing has been there, but now that has been removed. So whatever papers you want to register for in the level 3, you can register. If it is 1 paper, go for it. If it is 2 papers, go for it. So you are not now under obligation to register for all the papers. And that is a key highlight from the ICAG that will really, really help a lot of students, because people register for the paper and they don't have the time to write the examination. So that's the second thing also that you need to understand, a key thing you need to understand there. Then another thing that I want to also highlight here is review of transcripts. So if you write the exams, your results comes and you don't like the results, or you think something went wrong, all right, you can request for a review of your script, and that is 500 Ghana Cedi per paper. And that is 1 month after the release of the results. 500 Ghana Cedi for your scripts to be reviewed for you. That will also be done. So that is also another key thing that I want to highlight to you. Then the last thing will be the issue in respect of exemptions. There are some of you who are coming in with exemptions and you think that you can write the exam without an exemption. Let me tell you that that is not possible. So you got to pay your exemptions before you can register for the examination. Otherwise, your portal will not be open for you to register for the exams. But these are some few key things in the release documents that I just want to highlight and then let you know about. As always, if you have 1 paper in level 2, you can add maybe 2 or another 1 paper in level 3 and sit for it. So if you have only 1 paper in level 2, you can add any paper in level 3 and write it. That's all. But if you have 2 papers in level 2, certainly you can't write any level 3 paper in that regard. So these are a couple of things that you must understand in relation to the ICAG updates that you need to know about. All right. So that's just a few things about the updates that you need to know about. I think the other things are directly straightforward. So that's it about that. So these are some key highlights that I want to share my thoughts on. If you have any questions about this, anything here, maybe you've read and you don't understand, and that I have not also talked about, you can, for those of you who are with me on Zoom, you can raise your hand and bring you up, or you put it in the chat for me and I'll be able to answer. Good evening, please. I can't hear. You can't hear what? Why? Zoom, is my sound not up? What the heck? Way. No, my sound is up on Zoom, right? My sound is up. My sound is, yeah. So my sound is up. I think it's his device. Okay. So that's the first thing we need to understand in that regard. Now, so the second thing that I want to share with you is to take you to our portal and then walk you through how you can navigate and get access to everything on our platform. Give me a moment. I'm going to be logging into my screen here. I thought I had already logged in, so let me just do that quickly. There we go. Okay, let me bring back my screen. That's it. And so when you come to our platform and you have bought any course already, you certainly click on your courses and then boom, you'll be able to get access to all the courses that you have bought. Now, this is the online. Okay, this is the online. And then whatever it is, You just click view or read. We're going to be talking about some of the other functionalities later on in the respective classes. But you see view or read, which is really going to be your most used tab. And this is going to have lectures on everything. Now, the key thing also is that we have summary videos on all of the topics, which means you can complete the syllabus as soon as possible. And this is something we're going to be highlighting in our individual lectures. And we are going to explain this to you very well in individual lectures. But for instance, in financial reporting, there are 32 videos now, summary videos on everything in financial reporting. So literally your destiny is in your hand. Your ability to pass this examination is in your hand. You can actually finish the syllabus, expose yourself to questions much more faster than you think. And this is what you need to pass the examination, the principles. So you don't have to sit down to watch a 3-hour video. No, what do you want to learn? Go there, boom, take it. Sounds good? You go there, boom, you take it. So I'm doing financial management. All right, there are some summary videos there on financial management. Everything topically arranged. Now, this is the website. In the mobile application, the same thing. Can you get me tripod? In the mobile application, let me see if I can bring up my screen here. Okay, maybe we'll do this in our individual classes, so don't worry. In the mobile application, the same thing. You'll be able to get access to the content in the mobile application, the same thing. So when you complete your enrollment, you download the Nhyira Premium mobile application, either on your Android device or your iOS for the Apple guys, and then boom, you're good to go. Now, videos, all the videos can be downloaded in the mobile application, and everything is happening in the mobile application, which means that once you have access to a Wi-Fi somewhere or an internet somewhere, what do? You download as many videos as you can, summary videos as you can. Then you don't have access to internet, no problem. You can be in the bush, you can be in the farm, you can be in the sky, everywhere you are. You just take your phone, boom, then you go. So let me know if any of you have problem with accessing the portal on your mobile application, especially like downloading the videos or whatever. So if you have any challenge, let me know, especially those of you who are with me on Zoom. You can put it in the chat or you can raise your hand. I'll bring you up. Then you explain to me what your challenges probably are, and then I can assist you so you can get access to all of the benefits that we have available in our mobile application. But all of these contents can be accessed as well and downloaded in the mobile application so you can finish the syllabus in record time. That is our goal. And that is what we refer to as the lean learning system, where we are taking away all your excuses, we are taking away all the distractions, we are taking away all the challenges, and we're just going straight to the point. What do you want to learn? Go there, learn it, expose yourself to questions, boom, let's go away. Go there, learn it, expose yourself to questions, go there, boom, you go away. That is the idea about that. So that is the first thing that you must understand on our portal. Now, certainly, yes, you're going to have the July 2024 lectures also there. These are 3-hour lectures. So if you want to sit down to watch 3-hour lectures, I don't know, you want to watch, fine. But we also have that available. But where you will be optimizing yourself much will be the key summary videos. These are 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 8 minutes, 20 minutes that you are going there straight up and then boom, you are studying. That way you can cover the syllabus as fast as possible and then expose yourself to questions, because that is really what your concern is going to be. How to understand the principles and how to apply the principles and expose yourself to questions. So that is the first thing that you need to understand. The second thing also on our portal is what you see here, MCQ test, MCQ results. Now the MCQ test is multiple choice questions. Now the purpose of this is to help you work on your timing, help you work on your speed, help you work on your remembrance and all of those things. Now, yes, in your exam hall, as at this moment, we don't have multiple choice questions. But we included these here to help you work on your timing, work on your memory, work on your ability to think as fast as possible. Because as you can see, each question has a countdown here, and it is counting down. And the total text also has a time here that we need to know about. So whatever be the case, you read, you go to the next one, you read, you go to the next one. And what we are optimizing for here is your speed, your accuracy, and your ability to remember what you are doing. So that is also another thing that is a functionality available on the platform that can help you to really, really prepare well for this examination. And again, we'll talk about this much in our individual classes so that you get it as well. Now, I would want you to come here probably from week 6, all right? From week 6, because by then you have covered enough grounds to enable you to then expose yourself to questions. In addition to the multiple choice questions, we have now added essay type questions, and most of our assignments and performance evaluation tests will be done digitally, and this is where the essay test comes in. And so this is just a test. It will be activated for each of the courses as per performance evaluation test or assignments that will be given. Now, so what is happening here is that for the essay type, when I click, this is on my iPad, so forgive me. When I click, my screen is coming up in that particular case, and so I want to attempt. So this is the interface. So you see that I read a question, explain 4 bases of measurement of assets and provide. Again, you can see the timer counting down. But here, what is happening is that you're going to be typing your answers out. So this is desktop situations or iPad or tablet situations. If you want to, then you type in your answers, and you're going to be working on your formatting, on your underlining, on your paragraphing. And so this is digital skills, typing speed and all that, and your ability to structure your thoughts out. So we're going to be having a mixture of written or handwritten assignment, performance evaluation test, and then digital form assignment and performance evaluation test like this. What are we trying to do? To get you to structure your thoughts in an orderly manner presentation, help you to work on your timing so you work with speed and accuracy, and also helps you to really see how the questions are going to be like in the exam hall. And so that is another thing that you need to understand about our platform and the additional benefit that you are going to be getting by enrolling in our course. And so the countdown is there for each of them. If I finish this, I go to the next question, boom. The next question come. I read, boom. I start typing my answers, right? So I can type my answers, and then I can highlight. If I'm bolding it up, I can italize it. I can, choose a style that I want for it depending on what I am trying to write generally. And so that is another functionality on the portal that we are going to be leveraging on and using. And some of these things, as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about them in the individual classes as we proceed with our discussion, because most of these will be used in the individual classes, and you will be guided on how you're going to be doing the work. So what it means is that there is a time where assignment will be given, and you come on the platform and do the assignment. So you won't do the assignment in your house. Now, if you start, you have to finish, because if you click back and come back, the time will be running in the background. So what it means is that by the time you come back, if the time is over, then your assignment will be submitted in the state that you have done it. Then we will get access to that, mark it up, and then upload it back to your portal, to your platform, or yes, to your dashboard. Then you can download it and see the things you did. Then certainly I'll come to class and come and laugh at you. Yeah, I'll be laughing at you, so prepare for that. I'll bring your scripts on the screen. Everybody will see your script, the brofu you wrote, and the things. Then we'll laugh at you. It's part of the journey. Only that those lectures will be for people who did the assignment. And that is one thing you need to understand. If assignment is given and you don't do the assignment, the discussion of the questions, you don't join it. And I believe you've read that in our terms and condition before you completed your enrollment. Or if you are preparing to complete an enrollment, make sure you read our terms and condition. Assignment will be given. If you decide not to do the assignment, don't bother yourself to join the class when it is being discussed, because you won't be allowed to join. And I'm telling you this ahead of time so that you don't start saying things when the class is in session. Oh, I'm paying for class, but I'm not allowed to join the class. What kind of class is this? Did you read the terms and conditions before jumping on? And so that is the thing that you need to understand. So some assignments are going to be done digitally like this for us to work on your timing. So you set time aside and you will be told ahead of time that an assignment is on the portal. You are supposed to do it from this time to this time, because if you don't, then the assignment will be taken off. Then you can't do the assignment. Then you then block the time. If it is going to be 40 minutes or 50 minutes, you block the time, log on to the dashboard or portal, and then boom, you do the assignment. So this is also another thing that we are adding that we have available on our platform, again, to help you to work on your speed, your accuracy, your memory level, your ability to remember things, and most importantly, give you a flair of the examination. That pressure that you're going to face in the 3 hours, we want to give you that pressure here in a digital format, and it's going to really, really bring the best out of you as we proceed in the discussion. And so that is something that you need to understand as well. There, so the MCQ, the multiple choice question, is there. Then the essay type questions, that is also there, going to usually be for assignments, performance evaluation tests, and all of those things. And that is something that you need to really understand in that particular case. So that is the third thing, if you want, on the platform that you need to understand. So view and read to assess your content, MCQ, multiple choice questions, essay type, going to be used for assignments, performance evaluation tests, and others to really help you to work on your speed, your accuracy, and others as well. So that is the portal, and everything is accessible. Now, some lectures have document that you can download under the first video. So if I come to this course, for instance, under the first video, syllabus overview, you can see there are documents there. Now, it's not one document. So each of this, it's a separate file. So this is a separate file. You click on it, it will download. This is a separate file. Sorry, this one. This is a separate file. You click on it, it will download. So under the video, you are going to be downloading these documents because we're going to be referring to them as we proceed in the discussion. So that is also something that you need to understand. I don't think all the courses, but I think majority of the courses have something under the first video that you need to download. If I go to management accounting, under the first video, yeah, there are some files here that you need to download as well. These are ebooks and question kits. When it comes to whatever, advanced audit and assurance, let's see. Yeah, there are some documents here that you need to download as well in that particular case. So this is if you want, the ecosystem of our platform. Again, let me just say this, that your destiny is in your own hand. Whatever you need to pass this exam is already available on our platform. It's already there. So you have to put yourself in the position to utilize the materials, to make time to study. And so that is where we then come to you to talk about you generally, because you have to be discussed. One thing that I want you to do is this. If you are going to be joining the live lectures, make sure you are in the class. As this discussion is going on, some of you are doing something else in the background, and you are lying to yourself that you are listening. And as we proceed, as the class is ongoing, you're going to be doing that a lot. Listen to me. There is nothing in this world like multitasking. Professors in Harvard have done research to prove that there is nothing like multitasking. So if you are going to be in the class, be in the class. If you want to be cooking or washing or breastfeeding your child or whatever the heck you want to do it. Because many of you, your ability to understand depends on your focus level. And that applies to even the playback on the portal. Like you have downloaded the videos and you are watching. Especially if it is a first time lecture that you are watching, you don't put it on and then you are doing something else in the background. It will not work. So either you are block the time and you are 100% focused, no nonsense, no distractions, and you are focused and you are studying. Or you don't have the time. Do whatever the heck you want to do. When you get the time, go on the platform, download the video, watch the playback. I am saying this because there are the lessons are continue. So if you miss something, then subsequent issues, you will be affected. So sometimes there are many times where we have discussed something, people have been on the call, assignments are given, and they provide answers, and you're like, were you really on the call? And it turns out that no. As I said, some of you are joining this call right now, and you're doing all manner of things in the background. So what are you doing? Get the hell off and go do what you want to do. That's better. Because if you don't discipline yourself and give yourself, allocate time 100% and concentrate on this thing well, you won't understand anything. And it's not because your brain is weak. It's not because you are old. It's not because you are abrewa or akokora. It's because you lack discipline and you lack focus. So if there is anything that I want to really impress on you tonight, that I want you to really take away as lectures begin tomorrow, it will be that make sure if you are going to be watching the playback of the videos, you are going to be joining the live lectures, you are 100% focused. Why? Because during the live lectures, discussions will go on. During the live lectures, questions are being solved, and you have to participate. You have to do the calculations. You have to be involved in the discussions. Because that is how you increase your retention level. That is how you increase your understanding level. That is how you can really apply the principles that you are studying. That is the thing. So I will really beg you. I'll really beg you. If you're going to join the live lectures, join. The second thing about you is last minute showdown. There are some of you, you're going to give yourself some stupid reasons. You're not going to be studying. 2 weeks to the exams, a week to the exams, you're going to take one miserable leave like that, causing financial loss to your company or the country, Ghana, And you think that you can use that 2 weeks to complete everything in the syllabus. Listen, you'll be setting yourself up to fail the exam. I don't care how sharp you think you are. I've been in the game over a decade and I've seen it all. I don't care how sharp you think you are. I don't care what Amma has told you. Oh, I was writing this paper. I wasn't even learning. Then my friend said I should register for the exam. Then I registered for the exam. Then I attended an intervention class. And I got 51. Oh, yeah. Then your brain tells you that, wow, me too, let me enjoy. Let me chill. 2 weeks to the exam, you will fail. It's not a prophecy. That's the life. You will fail. So you must break down this whole thing into the 12-week session. Whatever it is, you need to prepare a study plan. You need to prepare a study plan. And we are going to be dropping a video about how you prepare a study plan on the page after this call, so that you know how to prepare a study plan. And there are a couple of guidelines you need to know about. What's your free time? What's your peak time? How many hours how long can you sit down to study? It's not about having 2 hours to sit down. It can be 30 minutes. It could be 45 minutes. Now with the summary videos in the mobile application downloadable, it could even be 10 minutes. It could be 8 minutes. Just something small. But you got to commit yourself. You got to commit yourself that you won't go any week without sitting down to do something on your own. In addition to the live lectures you're going to be attending, you have to sit down to do something on your own. Every week, every day, every time, make time available. Because this is what I've seen. If you really put in the effort and you don't BS yourself, you don't lie to yourself, you don't nunu yourself and you don't tickle yourself and start laughing, and you really put in the effort and put in the work, you will pass the examination. That's it. This thing is hard work. That's it. You gotta find a way. That's why I'm really excited about the summary videos that we have on the portal. And we spent a lot of resources to put these things together. But I'm excited about it. I don't care about what we've spent. I'm excited about it because now we've taken out all the distractions so you can study and pass. But if you don't sit down to study, listen, you will fail. And that is why I want you to see yourself as a student. Listen to me. You are a student. I don't care who the heck you are. I don't care the car you drive. I don't want to ask about the house you live in. You are a student. If you don't see yourself as a student, this exam will not be well for you. Because the ICAG examination is for students. When the ICAG is setting questions, they're not going to say, oh, a lot of our students, they are mothers, so they have 16 children. A lot of our students, they are male. They drive 2 hours to work, 3 hours back home. They are tired. They don't get time to study. So let's set the question in such a way that any lazy person can answer. No. So see yourself as a student. It's a mindset. If you see yourself as a student, then it's on you to make time to study so you pass the examination. But if you see yourself as Magajia, you see yourself like Olufemi, you see yourself like Ezemo, that arrogance will cause you not to progress. That is why I'm saying this. Because everything I'm talking about, you focusing in class, number one. You making time to study, number two. It's all based on the fact that you got to see yourself as a student. Nobody cares about your wife. Nobody cares about your workplace. Nobody cares about how long you have to drive to home and to work. Nobody asks you for that. Nobody cares about the stress you have to go through every day and fire home. Nobody cares. There is only one thing that we care about. This is the question. This is the marking scheme. What the heck did you write? That's all. So I want you to, right from today, see yourself as a student. I've seen a lot of, arrogance. I've seen a lot of foolishness over the years. And it doesn't get you anywhere. If you want to get this thing done as soon as possible, and some of you can become chartered accountants in November. Some of you probably in March 2025. You can get this thing done. See yourself as a student. Drop your ego. Drop your swag. Drop the guyness. Drop the ladiness and be real. This is an ICA examination. This is not my MBA program where you could pay somebody 3,000 Ghana cedi to do your project work for you as you gallivant around and misbehave. And you take that project work and go and submit it. And nobody checks it. Nobody does anything. Then you graduate. Hey, I have an MBA. But you didn't do anything. This is not your MBA. We respect MBA. We respect MSc. We respect your PhD. But this game is played differently. You are the one responsible for this. And in 3 hours, we determined whether you are going to cross or you're not going to cross. So please, I'm speaking like this, not because I don't respect you. I'm speaking like this because that is the reality. And I'm going to come at you this way. If you follow my work, you know by now that, I don't tolerate BS. Because life is life. Life is life. If you are somebody who reads and you don't understand, let's find solution to that and fix it. If you are somebody who reads and it doesn't stick, let's find a solution for that. Don't sit there and say, oh, me dear, I'm a slow reader. Me dear, I'm a slow learner. Me dear, I'm 72 years old. My brain is weak. We don't care. Nobody cares about your slow reading, your slow writing. If that is your problem, let's find a solution for it, and you work on that consciously because you have 3 hours to determine your destiny. I've had students who come out of the exam and they are like, within the 3 hours, I answered 2 questions. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, you failed already, right? Yeah, Nhyira, I know I failed. 3 hours, you answered 2 questions. Or 3 hours, you answered 3 questions. Why? Because you were slow. Why? Because you couldn't write fast. Why? Because you couldn't remember the things fast. These are your problems. If that is your problem, let's talk about it. We can give you some strategies. We can give you some techniques. But you have to first see yourself as a student. Then we can fix it. But if you see yourself as Ezemo, you see yourself as Alhaji, you see yourself as Magajia, this is not MBA. This is not MSc. You're going to fail the exam hands down. Nobody cares about you. So please, your attitude is key. And in the next 12 weeks, hell is going to break loose on you. Because that is what we do here. I don't wait 2 weeks to the exam and start doing magics. That's why we don't do intervention class. Because I don't believe in intervening for you. You don't use a 6-hour, 8-hour class to go through the syllabus. There's nothing like that. Unless you are smoking something. And I would want to smoke that thing as well. It's hard work. And now some of the subjects, the syllabus has been increased. A lot of things have been added. And you think a 6-hour class can help you to pass the exam? What are you smoking? So I need you to be a student. And in the next 12 weeks, Break down everything. Don't go a week without sitting down to do something on your own at least 2 times, at least twice in the week. On your own. Oh, Nhyira, I don't have time. Oh, who told you that? The time you spend scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, and be looking at the WhatsApp messages that they are sending you, why wouldn't you use that time to study? Oh, all work and no play, make Jack a dull boy. But you are broke. But your life is miserable. You say, oh, work and no play, make Jack a dull boy. But you are miserable. Please, I need you to really give me your best. Because as I said, we will move hell to make sure we do what we can do. We have given you everything you need to make sure you pass the examination. But I can't open your brain and put the book there unless you are hungry. Unless you want this. So my question to you is, how hungry are you? If you are really hungry and you are like, I want to pass this exam, you will pass it. You will pass it. And I don't want you to start with any excuses. That's why I'm telling you. See yourself as a student. Don't see this as the MBA you did. Don't see this as the PhD you did. Nobody cares about that. Your MBA, you can write, let's pay someone to write thesis for you. This one, you can't pay anybody. So I beg you, Ming Pabofai, Medekuku now, Yankuri. Like, I am literally begging you. Don't screw this up. Assignments are going to be given. We were going to be doing performance evaluation test. I will beg you, participate. Involve yourself in it. Yes, it will be challenging. It will be difficult. But the reward is big. See, when you finish this thing and you walk on that podium to take your certificate or whatever it is, the reward for the rest of your life is fulfilling. It's a different level. How long do you want this? 2 years? 5 years? 10 years? You can do it in 1 year. I don't care wherever you are. If you're starting from level 1, you can do this in 1 year, max 2 years. But that means you have to be a student. You have to make some sacrifices. So that is your attitude. That is your attitude. We will do what we are good at. We've been in the game. Our tech support team is there. Our lecturing session is going to be there. Everything is set up. We are going to be excellent. We will do our work. If you are willing to be a student, you will pass the exam. That's it. So that's my, it's not even a promise I'm giving you. It's my word for you. We will do what we have to do, but you have to be a student. And that is what I want you to say. I want you to know about. There are times I've been at the gym and you see somebody is on a call. Like the person is doing a program, an online program, and it's on a call. So the person has joined the meeting. Then, and is there, I come and look at the phone. Teacher will cry and say, then the person puts the phone down, goes, raise some metals, then we'll come back. I'm like, what kind of foolishness is this? You don't want to study? Shut the phone up and train. Why do you want to deceive your lecturer? Why do you want to let me feel that, or let your lecturer feel that you are on the call, but you are not on the call? Please. That foolishness will not get anybody anywhere. That is why I said be a student. If you are not in a right mental state, your environment is not good, don't join the class. Don't study. Do what you are doing. Because you are just going to be wasting data, wasting time, and wasting everybody's resources. So that is really what I want to tell you. And I want to impress it on you. Everything will rise and fall on you. That's it. If you give me your 100%, you're going to pass this exam. That's all. But if you don't give me 100%, then you're going to have a problem here. Okay? You're going to have a problem here. That is the idea about that. So that is you. So as I said, after this call, we're going to post a video on the page on how you can prepare a study plan. I will be on standby tomorrow. Details will be sent to you as well on the page for calls on assisting you to put together your study plan. Okay? To put together your study plan. Then if there are any other issues also, we can discuss them, so that we can get all the inconveniences out of the way as much as we can, so that we can get you ready for the examination. We can get you ready for you to pass the exam. So we will be here. We will give you all the support you need. And we'll be requiring a lot from you. All I ask is, be a student. Focus on yourself. Don't take anything that I'm going to be saying or I've said already personal. If you get angry at what I'm telling you, I don't know. Then it's your own decision. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh, if you know, well, obanyo tashi. Ona, ele obanyo tashi no fe ya easy on your shit, like and your shit. No, I'm gonna hit you in the face. I'll punch you in the face, and you have two options. Do what you have to do, pass the examination, or you get the heck out of this place. That's it. That's it. Because we want you to do this as fast as possible and take your life to the next level. There are some of you, your promotions are on the line. Your next level is on the line. Some of you have suspended certain things in your life because of ICA. You've suspended certain things because of ICA. Why? So you've suspended something. Your promotion is on the whole. There is something that is you are supposed to do that you are not doing because of ICA, and you don't want to give it your 100%? Bro, who the heck are you? A dreamer or a talker? So please, this is on my heart. Like, it's really something I want you to do. That you gotta be a student. You gotta have a study plan. You gotta give 100% focus in all sessions. You're gonna participate in everything that is going to be done. Don't give yourself any excuses. Don't tell yourself I'm a slow reader, I'm a slow writer, I'm a slow whatever the heck. Give yourself 100% and get rid of the excuses. And note that this is not your MBA. This is not your HND. This is not your first degree. We respect the school you did your MBA at, but this is not it. This game is different. The grading here is different. It's different. People can go to the exam hall in 3 hours, they get 5%. 5. They get 10%. What the heck did you do in 3 hours? 3 hours. It's not funny. It's not nice. It's hurtful. But what the heck did you do? To get 5, to get 10, to get 15. What the heck? So I need you to do this with that mindset. The next thing that is going to be important is going to be your studying style. Listen, we all learn separately. So if you have not identified, know your learning style. If you don't know your learning style, figure it out. Some of you, the way you things can stick is for you to read it and then you write it out. Or you read it aloud. Or you read it, close the book, then you're walking around like you are praying, but you are just speaking out the things that you have learned. So you've read something, maybe something on IAS 16. Then you've read a page or 2 pages, learning the principle. Then you're just walking around in your room. And then you're just speaking it out. Yeah, the initial recognition. Okay, so initial measurement of an asset shall be the purchases cost plus the all other attributable costs, directly attributable costs incurred in bringing the asset to the present use. Okay, directly attributable costs include the following. Provisions. This is going to be recognized in accordance with IAS 37. Okay, issues in respect of foreign exchange transaction. This will come in with IAS 21. So you're walking around saying it. Some of you, that's how it will stick. So you're like a madman in your room. But that is how it will stick. Some of you, it is about hearing your own voice over and over again. What do I mean by that? So it means that you read it out loud and record it on your phone. So your own voice, not my voice, your own voice. Because there's something about your brain that has a connection with your voice. So you read it out loud and record it on your phone. Then after that, you can put your headphone on and you are listening to it over and over again. Some of you, that is your style. Some of you, it has to be repeatedly. When you learn something once, it doesn't stick. So it means you have to do it over and over again within shorter intervals. That is your skills. Some of you learn through by using picture diagrams and things. Find it out, do it. So it means then, in that case, you need to have a flashcard that will have the summary issues written, maybe in your pocket. It could be in your purse. So maybe you are somewhere and, waiting for somebody. So you just pick it out and then you are flipping through. Or if whatever, you use a tablet or maybe a phone that has any support for pen, whatever it is, you just pick it up and then you're just sitting down and you are looking at the flashcard, the summary note. Some of you, that is your swag. Find out what works best for you. Find it out. I can't tell you which one is the best because there's nothing best. We are all different. We all have different personalities. So find out which one is best for you. Does that make sense? So your learning style. Maybe let me know, how many of you know your learning style? Like, how do you learn? Maybe let me know. Those of you who are on YouTube, you can put it in the chat for me. What's your learning style? How have you been learning? Like, what's your secret? Those of you on YouTube, you can put it in the chat. Those of you on Zoom, maybe you can raise your hand and I bring you up or put it in the chat as well for me. How do you study? Okay? How do you study? What do you think is your learning style? Is it that you read and write? Or you have to repeat it over and over again? Or you don't even know? So I can deliver you from the shadows of laziness. Let me see. Yes. Let me know. What's your learning style? If you don't know, just tell me, Nhyira, I don't know how the heck I learn. Then we would then ask you, from time immemorial up to now, how have you survived? We have to question your certificates. We will then question all your certificates so far. Let me see here. I'm seeing some comments coming in the on YouTube. If not, you're gonna struggle a lot. So for you, you're gonna require a lot of time in that particular case. Let's see. I'm seeing another question here. My shot is not. No sound. No sound. How? I have a sound, Daniel. The audio stops when you highlighted the Oh, really? Okay, so Zoom can hear me. Sorry. YouTube, sorry. I think I have to take the comments again. Daniel said, okay, so like I said, you can call later. Cecilia said, please, how can I? It's a mobile application, as I said, so you can use your mobile phone if you're on Android or you are on Apple iPhone. You can do that. If you want to learn with your laptop or whatever the heck, then certainly you just visit the website. Okay, you visit the website. Kingsley said, Nhyira is always right. Okay, so I've spoken about that as well. Ryan said, good tips. Okay, I'm using flashcards, active recalls, and practice questions. That's okay. I study through continuous repeat till I understand. Okay. Then Daniel was saying, I don't have a learning style. So I was saying that, Daniel, you are lying. You are lying. You are lying. You have a learning style. Probably you just have not identified it, because there is a way you study and things come to you naturally. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Ezekiel said, "Thank you, Nhyira. I passed by watching your online videos. A good guide since level 1. God bless you." Okay. Congratulations. God bless you too. I am now CA because of you. That's great to hear. Congratulations. You have to come and pay dues. No, you have to come and sow seed. Come and sow seed. So come and sow seed. So that, gotta sow seed. Bring your seed as a CA. Okay? As a CA. All right, so that is it about that. I think so. Okay, so I'm seeing another comment probably coming in on this on Zoom. Let's see if we can take that. Good evening, Nhyira. Please kindly check your camera. The focus is not on you. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Hey, can you give me a sec? I think my sound, I don't know why. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, so for instance, let me give you an example, like the ladies, right? The ladies, like your menstrual cycle. You know that there's a time when, like, you feel outgoing, you feel exciting, you are creative, da 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 da. Then there is a time when, like, the world is smelling. It's not that you are pregnant, it's hormonal changes happening. So it is important to identify which stage in your menstrual cycle, the four stages that you are at. Because during the period where, like, where you are moody and those things, if you learn, nothing will go into your head. Because your brain is not in tune. Right? So you need to structure yourself in such a manner that you'll be able to leverage on The cycles where you are active, you are outgoing, this is not a menstruation class. So I can't be saying a lot of things, but you know what I'm talking about, the ladies especially. But this is science. Okay, so it's not that I'm making these things up. This is science. All right, especially when you're ovulating, like you feel very active, that kind of thing. You need to leverage. So high performance, high achieving, high performance women, speak with them and they will tell you. All right, so because you have to know about your cycle. You have to know which stage you are at, and you have to know how to position yourself and when to do what. And this is all part of your psychology. It's all part of the studies that you have to study, and the way you have to structure yourself out to pass the examination. Now my guys are coming for me. How about the guys? You know yourself. Guys, you don't go through that, but we also have hormonal issues. If you are suffering a broken heart, don't pick a book and study. Okay? If you're thinking about your light bill and water bill, which you shouldn't be thinking about, don't pick a book and study. It won't stick. Okay? If you just caught your girlfriend cheating on you, or your husband or your wife cheating on you, don't pick a book and study, because nothing will stick. Do you get the idea? What it means is that you need to be emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically in sync to be able to optimize your brain. So that is what I would say there in that particular case. And most of the time also, there is nothing like maybe one fit for all. There are certain things I learn through images, okay, paragraph. So there are certain things I can sit down and I'm talking about something, but in my brain, I could be opening books, right, to a specific page where something I've read is. And I can take the image on that page and say what is on that page directly. There are certain things I learn like that. There are certain things I have to learn through flashcards. Okay, there are certain things I need to read them and then record them, play them back over and over again. There are certain things I have to read them and then summarize them in a key point. Like if I show you my Samsung notes, like you're going to see a couple of things in my notes. You see those highlights, the colored covers there. These are all things that I learn. And so when I'm learning, then I grab my pen and then put everything up in a summarized form. So some things, that's how I learn. So there's nothing like, oh, Charlie, one fit for all. Sometimes it depends on what you are studying. But the most important thing is you need to find your swag. You need to find your swag. Genesis said, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I think my issue about the exam is that I find it difficult to understand the question at times, especially the standards. Okay. We will deal with that during our class, but you shouldn't have a problem with that. Why? Because of the way our program is structured. Okay? The way our program is structured generally. I said, then please, no sound again. How? My sound is up now. Zoom, is my sound not up? I'm seeing somebody on YouTube saying no sound when my sound is up here. What the heck is going on with my set today? What the heck? My sound is up, so you should hear me. Address is up here. What the heck is going on with my set today? My sound is up, so you should be able to hear me. So Genesis, that's not going to be a problem. We're going to fix that up. But again, that is why we have the key videos in the mobile application. So you can watch them over and over again. We're going to be solving questions. You're going to love the way we're going to be running in the next 12 weeks. I can guarantee you. The structure of our program, you're going to love it. because you're going to be allowed to learn the principles, go through the discussion, then we will solve questions together. And it's going to be an involving environment where you have to be involved, you have to be participating, because that is how you can increase your chances of passing the examination. So Genesis, we're going to be trying and fixing that. My study plan was working for 2 papers till last sitting. I need new plan for more than 2 papers. How? Who is this? This is Candy. Okay, you need a different study plan. I see. So details will be posted on the page. Tomorrow I'll be available to walk through some of these things with you and guide you. Okay, so don't worry. Tomorrow we can have you on a call and then help you out to see what exactly it is so that we can prepare something together. All right. Dawini said, good evening. I learned by reading and writing and also by repetition by way of walking around and talking whatever I have learned. Yeah. Yes. So that's good there in that regard. That's good in that case. I think it makes sense. It makes sense. So identify what you're good at. And like I said, know when you are active. And the example I gave about the ladies, like know when you are active in your monthly menstrual cycle. It's important. And then leverage on that. For the guys, you know yourself. You see that thing? We don't menstruate. But there are a lot of things that we also have hormonal changes. So you have to know yourself to know which hormonal area you are so that you can deliver yourself. But these are key things that I think you need to understand in that regard. Emmanuel Hope said what? Said, I want to be like you. I want to do everything possible. Jai Wasem, why? What do you want? Hey, Emmanuel, you want to be like me saying, me do baby ayo. You have to be bigger. You have to dream big than me. Okay? You have to dream big than me. I'm just starting. So you have to be bigger than me. Okay? You have to be big than me. But I think I understand what you're trying to say. But only through hard work, okay? Dedication, making the sacrifices. All right? That's how the game is played. That's how the game is played. There are sometimes you have to reduce the number of hours you sleep. There are sometimes you don't have to attend events. Okay? And people are going to insult you. I've had people insult me several times. Oh, Shira, my wedding, you didn't come. You sent gifts. What do you think? You think that it is the gift that I want? Take your gift. Yeah, I've had that. And I'm like, what the heck? I have class on Saturday. Corporate reporting and strategic case study. You want me to cancel that class because of your wedding? What do I tell my students? People whose life and destiny is literally in my hand. I should tell them that, oh, a friend of mine is organizing wedding. So I should cancel the class and attend that wedding? I won't. I can't. You want me to attend your wedding? Maybe schedule it at the time that I'm free. Then I can attend. And since I'm not that powerful, then shut the hell up. Oh, your own too, we won't come. I don't care. Like, I don't care. In life, you got to choose your battle. You got to decide where you want to fall. And I've had those experiences. Do you get the idea? But it's a sacrifice you got to make. I've had people insult me, call me names, whatever the heck. I don't care. I like the life I'm living. I like it that I can sleep with peace. I can do whatever the heck I want. When I get up in the morning, I can decide what the heck I want to do. I like this life. So it's going to require sacrifices. It's going to require some dedications. So I understand the vision you have, the goal that you carry, but it's possible. But that means you need to be separate from everybody. You need to be separate from everybody. Imagine I tell Daniel or Candy, oh, Saturday corporate reporting, we won't come. Why? I'm attending wedding. How do you think my students will see me? You've paid money for class. Then I tell you that I'm attending wedding. I'm not serious. Okay, so what do? I'll buy a gift and then send it to the person. People are like, oh, whatever the heck, you think it is the gift that you want? Nya, 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 nya. You to your own won't come. I don't care. You won't even hear about my wedding. Before you know it, there is already a ring on my finger and I'm chilling with my wife. Because you won't even hear about my wedding to decide to come or not to come. I don't care. You need to choose your battles. So it's going to require some dedications, Emmanuel. It's going to require going the extra mile, but everything is possible. Okay? Everything is possible in that regard. Please, are we having PSA tomorrow? Yes, lectures is starting tomorrow. So yes, we are. CA student, how, bro? So I say, bro, how can I understand the approach in capital structure theories? Oh. How do I answer this question about how can you understand? You got to study. You got to learn the principles. Modigliani and Miller approach in capital structure. I guess that's what you're talking about. No, we don't have any video on it. We don't. On YouTube, we don't have a video on it. But you can decide to enroll in our financial management class because that gives you access to the videos on our portal. Now, if you're looking for any video and it's not on our YouTube channel, it's available on our portal. I've had people who call me and like, oh, Nhyira, on your YouTube channel, this topic is not there. And I'm like, yeah, come register and enroll in our courses. Just to just give everything like that. So the people who come and pay their money, what will they get? All right, so I think we don't have any video on this. Generally, you have a couple of options. You can enroll in our courses or maybe find another course. I think you can check whatever. London School of Business and Finance, their YouTube channel, or you can check Open Tuition, their YouTube channel. You should be able to find some videos about this. Okay, you should be able to. Millicent Edem said, please, are we having our class tomorrow, PSA? Yes, if you have registered for a class is starting tomorrow. No room for chilling. We're starting class tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday. Is that why you people are asking me? You know we have lectures on all public holidays, right? It's on your timetable. You can check that. So Millicent, we're having class. I'll register tomorrow, Jehovah God will. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So basically, I mean, these are a couple of things. Let me know, Zoom, are there any questions for me? You can raise your hand, I'll bring you up, or maybe you put it in the chat for me. Okay. Any questions for me? Any questions for me? You can put it in the chat and we can assist you. Any questions for me? So really, as I said, I need your 100% focus. Okay. I need you to be a student. Okay. I need you to have a study plan. And I need you to discipline yourself to follow the study plan. Listen, you can pass this exam at 1. We are gone. It's possible. Right now, that word, that phrase, it's possible it has become something else. So I have to look for another thing. But you can do it. Because right now, if you say it's possible, then you are talking about something else. But we move. But we move. So you can do it. But I need you to be a student. See, if you see this CA journey and you see yourself as a student, you won't give excuses. But what I've seen is that people see themselves as, yeah, Magajia, yeah, Alaji, yeah, Bosu, yeah, Onukpa. Shut the heck up. Nobody cares about Magajia. Just be yourself. You're going to be good. Be a student, okay? Be a student. Good evening, sir. Please, how can you share? Why, you don't have timetable? How the heck did you register for a course without having the timetable? Really? Abdullah said, timetable. What the heck? Please, I don't have the timetable. Really? Hey, we are seeing who? Are you guys sure that they didn't send you a timetable? Either I'm putting it on the page for you guys before you come and beat me here. But okay. So I'm putting it on the page so you can check. It's on the page. Yeah, you will be also sent a form after this call to fill out. Okay? Please fill the form because the meeting details will not be posted on the page. It will be sent to you via your email address. And so a Google form will be posted on the page after the stream for you to fill out. So you can provide us with details about your email address and other things. Please make sure you fill that form as soon as possible before tomorrow, right? So it will just take 2 or so 3 minutes for you to fill them out, and then you'll be able to provide us with the necessary information for administrative purposes. Okay, so we can really help you out in that regard. Any other questions for me? So we've posted a timetable on the page. Let me know if you have seen it. Those of you who are requesting for the timetable. Please say you haven't answered mine. What is your question? Who is that? Hudson. What was your question, Hudson? Oh, okay. Sorry. Please say, I want you to help me. I wrote my papers in level 1, remaining business law, and I keep failing. I've written some papers in level 2, and I feel it's preventing me from level 3. Please help me. Business law? Really? Send a message on WhatsApp. Okay? Send me a message on WhatsApp about that. My assistant will schedule a call for you so that we can have a call and talk about that. All right? So you can send a message on WhatsApp. You see the number on the screen. Send a WhatsApp message. My assistant will schedule a call for you so that I can have you on a call and then we can talk about it. All right? Business law is one of the simplest papers. I don't think it should be hard for you to pass it. So we can talk about it and see what the problems are. Okay? Lois. I think your name is Lois Hudson. Okay. But say, it didn't share with me Zoom link. Daniel, are you not on the page? The Zoom meeting was posted on the page now, Daniel. Are you not on the page? Or you've not been added to the page? We are seeing who? I don't think my assistant will commit such an error. Daniel, you are here, you're on the page. What's your problem? Eh? Okay, let me continue more. Good day. My first question will be to use My mobile app don't download on my account. As I said, meeting details will be sent on your email address. You're not going to be putting meeting details on the page. So they'll be sent via your email address. Okay. So I think that is all. Any other questions for me? So I think, let me just check my slide if I have bombasted you with the things I want to tell you tonight. Yeah, I think I've done that. So that's it about that. Okay. Because I think that's it about it. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here around here today. And as I said, please make sure that you be a student. You see that the ICA is becoming expensive, right? Some people were talking about it, that the ICA is becoming expensive. Look at the book, corporate reporting book, 400 Ghana cedi. Book, 400 Ghana cedi for book. Miniba. Yeah, it's the economy. The book is not produced here in Ghana. So the economy is part. The inflation and everything is part. So you got to finish this thing as early as possible, because the longer you delay it, the more expensive it gets. And some subjects, they will be adding things. So finish it as early as possible. Get your hands off. So I need you be a student. And in the next 12 weeks, I can guarantee you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, you know. It's funny sometimes when results are released, students call me or send me a message. Oh, Nhyira, thank you very much for nya 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 nya. You know, but you know, nya 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 nya. I'm like, bro, when I was sacking you from class for not doing performance evaluation test or assignment, you were angry. Then you started participating. Now you've passed the exam, you are happy. You see that thing? Oh, you people there. If I follow you people, I won't be happy. But I have to be happy. Are we going to receive soft copies books for the new syllabus? I don't understand. Soft copy books for the new syllabus. I don't understand. What do you mean? Which soft copy books? I don't know. Maybe give me some ideas, please. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Maybe give me some ideas. Okay, so if there are no other questions, I think we're gonna sign off here. As I said, we're gonna post. There will be a Google form on the page. Take time to fill it out. It's just gonna take 3 or so minutes. Fill it out, because meeting details will be sent via your email address, and that's it. Okay, from tomorrow, hell is gonna break loose, and we're gonna start a journey. It's gonna be an interesting journey, I promise you. And we're praying and hoping that by the grace of God, we will be able to do what we have to do. But the onus lies on you. We will do our best. Like really, really, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. There's nothing that is going to stop us, nothing that is going to distract us by the grace of God. But you got to put yourself in the position where you are a student, because if the student is ready, the teacher will show up. So if you are a student, you give me your best, you put in your efforts, you go the extra mile, I'll be ready to go extra mile with you. And please don't take any of these personal. Okay? There is no personal thing here. It's simple how to get you to pass the exam. That's all. So don't take it personal. That is why I said, we don't care about the car you drive. We don't care about the house you live in. We don't care who the heck you are, if you are the MP in your constituency. Nobody cares about that. There is only one thing we care about. This is the question. This is the marking scheme. What the heck did you write? That's all. This is the question. This is the marking scheme. What the heck did you write? That's all. And the only way you can write to fit into the scope of the marking scheme is if you see yourself as a student and not as Magajia. And if you can do that, I can guarantee you're going to enjoy the period that we're going to be having, and you go to the exam hall, write the exam with confidence, and pass the examination. Okay? So that's it about that. And wrap up here today in that regard. And sorry, I meant soft copies of new books. I don't have any information about that generally, because for all of the courses, it's just whatever it's, I don't know the subject you are writing though, but for all of the courses, whatever that is being added is just additional material. I don't know the subject you are writing though, but it depends. Whichever subject or course you are in, details about that will be shared in the specific course. Okay, so in the specific lectures, information about that will be given to you. All right. Okay, so good night. Tomorrow is holiday. Go and chill. Chill for the last time, because from tomorrow there will not be any chilling for you. From tomorrow, PSA, and we'll give assignment. Tomorrow, first class. No, I'll give you assignment. So from next week, I'll start sacking you from the class if you don't do the assignment. It's not that I'll sack you. You won't even join the class. You see that thing? Because you will be discussing the assignment, and you wait in the waiting room, then you'll be tired, then you become angry, but you can't do anything. You'll be angry, but you can't do anything. Because that is the policy. That is how we get you to act well. So please, I want us to have a good time. Okay, but most importantly, I want you to pass the examination. That's the goal. That's the goal. So that's it about that. Have a great night. Chill tomorrow as a holiday. And PSA people, we will see you tomorrow. On Tuesday, advanced taxation, we will be dancing. On Wednesday, management accounting, we will enjoy. On Thursday, financial management, advanced audit and assurance. On Friday, financial reporting. Now, corporate reporting students, remember you are joining the financial reporting class. So corporate reporting, you have 2 lectures every week. Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then Saturday, 8:30 to 11:30. So corporate reporting students, you have 2 sessions every week for the live lectures. So make sure you remember that, and let's see what the heck we can do as we continue in that regard. I'm seeing a comment here. Let's see if I can take it. Please, do we have class on Zoom as well as on YouTube? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Our lectures, our live lectures are held on YouTube for our lectures. So if you want to register to join us, our YouTube sessions will be what we want to do for the entire public. But if you want to join our class, get access to our full program, then you have to register for our course. And you can visit our website, NhyiraPremium.com, or download the Nhyira Premium mobile application on the Google Play Store if you are Android, or the App Store if you are iOS or Apple in that case. So if you want to get access to our exclusive lectures, that one, you got to enroll in the course. Please, finally, you're going to be joining the lectures with your full name. I'm seeing somebody here, PAB. I don't know what the heck is that. You will not be allowed to join class with that name. So whatever the heck the name is, make sure you join the class with your full name. So whatever device you are using, change the name to your name. Otherwise, you will not be admitted to join the class. Please. You don't want to have any problems with people. So the instruction is simple. Join the class only with your full name, because that is what we have in our database about you. So you can't join the class with Honey Boo Boo chukuchuk. No. Join the class with your full name. All right. So good night and have fun. We will catch you tomorrow as we begin our discussion in the public sector class. Au revoir.